My name is Scott Siegel, and I am an architect, and my practice is Scott Siegel Architects in Vienna, Virginia. My company mostly does residential renovations and commercial interiors. The typical project would be renovation of a home, adding probably 1,000 square foot to 2,000 square feet. And so I have to capture a lot of existing conditions for all my projects, because the as-built drawings are nowhere to be found at this point in these projects' history. I said I have a solo practice, and I need every tool in my toolbox to produce the work efficiently and exacting. I was looking through the Leica products. I have a disto, and the disto has been my mainstay of measuring devices, and along with a good old-fashioned tape measure. But I would always miss something. I always wouldn't capture everything that I needed, and then I'd have to go back. My time is now so precious that I needed another tool. Now I have a BLK 3D. It gives you the ability to capture 2D images with dimensions and capture the measurements without having to actually physically measure them. Also, I found that it's helpful in details. I can detail where plumbing locations are, and people can then measure, so I can capture the ductwork and sizes, and I don't have to bother measuring them. It gives me more time to do other things, and I don't have to worry about that I didn't capture something. One of the projects that I was working on that I like to talk about is that it was a house that caught on fire, and they completely gutted the house out. And it was a house that's probably about 60 years old, and it's brick and block. It's very old in construction, but I had a couple of renovations to it, and so you could see the whole guts of the house were exposed, all the joists, but since it was a brick and block house, the exterior of it obviously was there. So in many instances, I've had to go back and forth with my structural engineer and say, well, what size was this and what size was that? We go in and bang more holes and figure out what this was. And I could send him the pictures, and he didn't have to come. But I could send him the information. If there was a question, I could go there, take pictures of it. They could actually measure the size of the beam, the depth, the web, and it was exceptionally important, in saving time with my subconsultants.